Welcome everybody. Finally, it has happened. You've probably seen from the title of this video that the new non-launch Model Y is officially on the menu on Tesla's website. So what I find pretty interesting here is that they're only coming out with one trim. Usually we're dealing with two trims. We're getting some kind of a rear-wheel drive base model as well as the all-wheel drive middle-of-the-line model. I'm not exactly sure why they're just doing this one or where the base model is. It makes me kind of interested to speculate that maybe they're doing some kind of a really low end kind of version of the base model this time around, just to maybe be able to get people in cheaply so that it can maybe appeal to more people to want to kind of get into this vehicle. But anyways, we'll just get right into it. There is only just the long range all-wheel drive model, which is pretty interesting. And when we get rid of the tax credit here, it does start at $48,990, so pretty much $49,000. And then, of course, adding the tax credit will bring it down to what looks like, oh, hold on, I have the tow hitch selected here. I'm going to take that off. So I'll take the tax credit off here just so we can get the actual price. So right off the back, if you order it base, nothing added to it, no paint job, no wheels, no interior or anything like that. We're going to bring up the chart right here. Right up here, you can add all the stuff. I'm going to include the estimated taxes and fees. And then if you do qualify for the 7,500 tax credit, it comes down to 48,083 for the most part, and that's with taxes included and everything. And if you don't qualify for the tax credit and you get it stock like this, it is 55,583. So again, the prices aren't too different here. It is about $1,000 more than what the legacy long-range all-wheel drive Model Y was, which was at $47,990. This one is at $48,990. So it is coming in with $1,000 more than what the previous legacy Model Y came in at this trim. Again, I think this is pretty spot on for what they were pricing at. A lot of people were guessing that the long-range all-wheel drive was going to cost about $49,000, which is exactly what it ended up being. So good on them, good guess there. What I also found pretty interesting too that I want to bring up is that if I were to fully load this, let's spec it out completely. I'll give the expensive paint job here, the the Helix wheels that adds an extra 2,000. Add the tow hitch, add the white interior, add full self-driving. And kind of have to do a little bit of extra math here because it's coming in at 62,990 before taxes, and the launch edition came with a acceleration boost, and that acceleration boost is an extra 2,000 on top of that. So let's just round that up. That would have been about 65,000. If we go here, Mr. Sawyer Merritt here on X posted something pretty interesting. He first posted that a fully loaded Model Y long-range all-wheel drive in the US is priced at $62,990. So the launch series for $59,990 was a good deal for those who wanted FSD. And he definitely is right, but then he forgot to factor in the acceleration boost, so he then reposted this and said, actually, if you include acceleration boost for $2,000, a new fully loaded Model Y long range all-wheel drive is priced at $65,000 when we round it up from $64,990, and the launch series would have came in at $60,000. So technically, ordering the launch edition definitely would have, again, straight up, if you want to go by these numbers, would have saved you about $5,000, and you would have got full self-driving, any spec you wanted. Maybe in future reference, if Tesla does do some kind of launch edition, maybe this is a good indicator for consumers, as for all of us to know that if you get the launch edition, it's coming with all the bells and whistles, and yeah, you're paying a little up front, but if you're going to wait and then fully spec it, it turns out you will be paying a little bit more. And I had a feeling this was going to happen, but again, with Tesla, you just never know. I thought this thing was going to go up yesterday and on Thursday. We are now here Friday night. Even though it was posted probably 7 or 8 hours ago, but it's Friday, I was working, I didn't get a chance to film this until I got home now. Another thing to note is the performance model. Is the performance model going to be priced below $55,000 so it can fall into the, or actually no, with this vehicle, it might be different. I might have to look into that. I don't remember what the thresholds are for the tax credit here. Let me see. Actually, yeah, here we go. View criteria. Let's see. Oh, actually, no, excuse me. They can price it. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. They can price it. The Model Y, yeah, the Model Y performance caps out at $80,000. So they can price it pretty high if they want to. I would still imagine that the Model Y performance is going to come in probably around 50 something thousand dollars, maybe 57,990 or something like that. That's what my guess is going to be, just because because for some reason I was thinking about the Model 3 performance with the price cap being 55,000. That's why they priced it at 54,990, just so they can fit it into the tax credit for the tax credit criteria. And the Model Y, actually, because again, it's a crossover, it's a bigger vehicle, has an $80,000 cap. So sky's the limit on what they could charge for the performance when that comes out. Although I guarantee we won't see the performance variant of this vehicle until at the earliest, I'm going to guess, quarter 3 of this year. So that's at this point about 4-ish months away at the earliest. So we'll see ultimately what they do. Like I might have said in some of my previous videos, I am very happy with my 2023 Model Y. I test drove. There's another video I did recently that's up on the channel where I test drove the new Model Y. I liked it. It's a phenomenal vehicle. I will always recommend it to people, but having a 2023 model after getting back in my model, after getting out of the new one, test driving it, I didn't see that big of a difference in terms of the quality. I know the suspension's better, it's quieter, yes, that is true, but my 2023 is perfectly smooth enough for me. I'm not someone who's high maintenance when it comes to that. So, to me it was fine, but again, still a phenomenal vehicle, still a vehicle I would 100% recommend. And that's definitely what I'm going with. But what do you guys think? Are you guys, happy with the price here? Are you not happy with the price? Have you ordered one? Are you going to wait and see what happens? Are you going to be like me and kind of be more interested in see what the other models are going to offer? Let me know in the comments down below if you've made it this far. My referral code is always there for you guys to use if you want to order a brand new Tesla. I'll put that in the link in the description below. But till then, that's kind of all my thoughts really on the new Model Y. Long range all-wheel drive non-launch edition. Again, I'm interested to see what the other models will bring and what their price points would be. But till then, everybody, have a good one and everything, and I'll keep you guys posted if anything new comes up. Peace.